Hi one and all, welcome to Car Readings. I'm Margaret. If you like, subscribe, put your thumbs up if you want. I've got a missing person called Rhianna. What happened? She went missing in 1992 in Adelaide. Now I put down the addresses and all that down later for you because you have this lesbian and I can't read them. So what happened? About 10:30, because the buses were on strike, she walked to the newsagent. So she went to the newsagent, picked up a card for her pen friend in America, came back home. I'm not quite sure what time she got home. And her mum came home later that day, and she see record plays on the ground, the TV was on. The front door was locked, but no Rhianna. So Mum got this phone, she rang up the police. So the police got in contact with them and all that. And the father came in the following day from another state in Australia, because Adelaide's in Australia, if you didn't know. So that's what happened. Later that day, she was going to meet her mother, but because the buses were on strike, she didn't get to meet her mother later that day. I don't know if it was for lunch or shopping, but because it was a Wednesday, it's probably for lunch, because most shops here in Australia, all up to, I think it's Thursday or Friday, they're all shut at 5 or 6 o'clock. So, yeah. And Westfield Shopping Centre, as everyone knows, yeah. So it would have shut at 6 at that time, no later than 6. What else can I tell you about it? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I put on the dresses where she was last seen, because there was a person that saw her next to a white Rhianna. I think it's a white Rhianna car, but that was the last sighting of her. So this is what I've got. I am going to do a reading, but before I do a reading, I thought I want to share this with you. It might be nothing, but it made me draw me back and forth about it. And it's not because how her emotions come out. It was nothing to do this. It's just watching her eyes. Okay, I'm an eye contact person, and it was related to the mother. Now she was on, I think it was the 9 News here in Australia, and she was talking to people about Rhianna, and she went her home, and she got quite emotional. The emotional side is normal. You get emotional over your child went missing. Fair enough, right? But it was when she put her head down, got emotional, and watching her eyes, watching what was going around her, like she was watching what the camera was doing. And I found that was interesting, because she didn't lift her head or anything, she just moved her eyes, the mother did, and I find that really interesting. Like I said, it might be nothing, it might be just something that came, the people doing the news for her case, it might be disconnected to that, but I found it quite interesting, so I just thought I'd pass that on. Like I said, it might be nothing, it might be something, yeah. So the other thing I want to say about Rhianna, she was 12 years old at this stage, so she was very much a minor, yeah. So what happened, like, that's pretty much it, sorry. But I'm going to do a reading, so if you don't want to watch it, feel free to move on, but if you find it useful, feel free to pass it on to police. They do have Crime Stopper here in Australia if you want to pass it on to them. You don't have to say my name, you don't have to say it from the psychic. But if you have any information, please pass it on to the police. They're actually looking for the person that took her or what happened to her. So what I'm getting as a reader is have to look back at the mum. I don't know if she's involved in it, but you're going to have to look back with mum, like, so you get some more information later to that. I've got a park. What else did I get? And go back to the information that the police needs to go back to the information they have. I'm picking up because back then they didn't have a lot of technology. But now they've got more technology, so they need to go back to stuff that they do have, right? What else did I get picked up on? A man. Now this man is in his 30s. It's interesting how the hair is not light brown but not sandy brown, but it's in the middle, if that makes sense to someone out there. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting blue eyes, a round face, and puffy kind of face, kind of like mine, I suppose you could say. He's 5'9", and he's got a mark on his left shoulder. Now it's at the back, kind of like around here, maybe a bit lower. I've tried to see if it's a birthmark or a tattoo. It's kind of like a birthmark or a lump there. It's quite dark. It's almost like a mole kind of look, and it's round. Yeah, that's what I picked up on. Now I'm picking up two names, Jack and Mark. Yeah, that's what I picked up. Then two names. Now, what else? Go back. I think it's I'm getting water now. I was looking on the map where she was last seen, and there's a beach, I think it is. I could be wrong. A beach or a river. You need to look at that. And again, now I don't know what this is, but I'm getting a fire building, like a fire, where the fire trucks and all that are. I'm getting that now. I don't know where in Adelaide it is. I know they have one or two up there, but I'm getting fire building. So yeah. The other thing I picked up on with the park, and I noticed they have a park they were looking at, but there's a park, there's a wooden fence with a wooden door, like, you know, you can go in from your back house or something like that. You got that, and there's a big pole, like what did I see? It's just a big pole, like a light pole. It's white or we call it white or concrete, something like that. Well, and it's near the road. I don't know if it's the same park that they show on Channel 9, but that's what I picked up on. What else did I pick up on? They say that. Yeah. Now I had a dream, and I feel like this is more of a memory thing, not a actually thing happen, or they're gonna see something gonna happen. Now I'm somewhere in near water. I don't know where it is. Just somewhere near water. And I feel like I'm actually Rhianna for some reason, and I'm following this thing. I don't know if it's a tadpole or a fish or a bird. I don't know. I'm just following this thing, and I'm saying, you cheeky little thing, I want you, kind of thing, okay? And I'm following this thing, and these things are going through holes and out again, alright? And I pick it up, and I go to this person, and this person kind of like have a white ice cream container kind of thing, right, with no ice cream in it. And I put this thing in this white container, and I go say, gotcha, kind of thing to this person. Now I see an older man in this, he's older than me, and that's it. That's the end of that dream. The other thing I want to pass on to you to force is that's what's it. Sorry. So that's what I've got. This older man. He's kind of like greyish hair, I would say. He's quite thin. But they're both quite excited catching this thing, whatever it is, in this water. It's almost like a dam or a river, but it's man-made. That's what I feel like, because it's got a smooth, square kind of shape to it, or an oblong shape to it. It's not, yeah, it's man-made, you know, someone digged it up kind of thing. That's what I'm picking up on it. And there was another dream but I don't know about this one, so I'm just going to share this one with you. It's, I get a lady, and she's all red, right? And she walks up, and it's really interesting how I feel like it's kind of a show like Sense of Murder, but it's not connected to Sense of Murder, and I feel like it's connected to Rhianna and her mum for some reason. I don't know why, but I just feel like it's connected to that. But I feel like I'm a host, like Rebecca gave me that kind of feeling to it. So yeah, so I just want to share that with you. That's pretty much it. So I'll show you the picture again. Rhianna. So she's 12 years old. She went missing here in Australia in Adelaide, 1992. It was a Wednesday, the 7th of October. She went to get a card for her pen friend in America. Came home. That's alright. Her mum come home later that day. Saw record players everywhere, TV on, but the door was locked. Yeah, and that's it. Mum rang up the police. The police got involved, and that's pretty much it. And Dad came down the day after. He heard that Rhianna's missing, but that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'll put down her address and the last location where she was found. But that's it. Hope this is useful. If you have any information, ring up the police. You got Crime Stoppers if you want. If you find my information useful, pass it on to police. Don't have to say my name, don't have to say it from the psychic. There is a $1 million reward, so if you do have information, that's a good reason to do it. It's like fine in that. But yeah, and hopefully we'll see what happened to her soon. The police do think it's foul play, but they're not quite sure. But hope this is useful, and I'll see you next time for next missing person. Bye.